Welcome to another episode at Home with Vanessa Maggi, and I'm super excited and grateful. We're sitting here with a friend, Carla Peters. Peters? Yes,
Peters.
I'm
A good friend.
She's the executive director for the Greater Miami Shores Chamber of Commerce. So what's your background? I know you've been living in Miami Shores for a while.
Right.
And you have kids.
I have kids. I'm a native. I grew up here in North Miami. Went to North Miami Senior High.
Okay.
Pioneer, yeah.
Nice.
And moved to South Beach when everybody else moved to South Beach. I think it was the late 80s, early 90s. Mm-hmm. Did my thing on South Beach.
I did too.
Yeah,
I lived in a studio.
I started a studio, worked my way up to a big one bedroom. And then I got married and did not want to raise my kids to the sound of car alarms being towed away at 3 o'clock in the morning and people fighting on the street. So I moved to the shores. It seemed like the most realistic place to raise my kids. It was always a neighborhood that I loved growing up, and I decided we were in the position to come back, and we made our way back.
So you've been in the Shores for how long?
Since 2000.
Okay.
We came back in
wow.
2000. Yeah.
Awesome.
And so we raised our kids here. I'm divorced now, but we had a great run. Miami Shores is a lovely place to raise our kids.
Awesome. And you have 3 beautiful girls.
Thank you. Yes, I do. Two at UF.
Yes.
Mom Flex.
Go there.
And one.
Yeah.
And one who we're waiting to see. She's a senior, she's at SAS, and we are pins and needles to see where she winds up. But
very exciting.
She's got a lot of good choices. So
awesome.
She's going to wind up where she belongs.
Exactly. And you being the president of the executive director of the chamber for 8 years?
I think so.
And how do you get into that job? I mean,
so my background is in publishing. My background was, I worked a bajillion years at New Times. We have that in common.
Yes.
And so, when I got divorced, it was a non-existent career path. Like, I couldn't go back to work at a newspaper because newspapers were folding left and right. There was no place to go back to. So I picked up Egret as kind of a freelance thing, and little by little, they started saying, hey, you know what? We've got this part-time gig. Why don't you come into the chamber? And, little by little, they sucked me in. I actually got the job through Matt Glenn, and a lot of people actually were very helpful in that transition for me. And eventually the director's position became available, and I took it. And it's been truly the best job I've ever had. Sorry, sometimes.
And she's great at it.
It's been a lot of fun.
I've been on the board, 4 or 5 years. I don't even remember. And, everything that you guys do. And it's funny because, as a board member, you help a little bit, and I feel like I help a little bit here and there.
You help a lot.
But I got more involved when we just did the Citizen of the Year.
Right.
And I got a little bit involved, but everything, the whole production that goes behind it, it's a lot. And you always say, because when we have the meetings, the board meetings, like we're a working board, and we are. Like, I have a full-time job. You do this. Gigi's amazing. Everybody that sits on the board has another job. And what you guys do to put all these events together, it's amazing.
With the budget we have, it is truly amazing. But it is because of the grace of the board that we are able to accomplish as much as we do. And it's because of the board that I love my job.
Yeah.
I have literally 32 bosses.
Yes.
And so, but incredibly supportive. I feel very, very supported. I never feel awkward coming in and saying, you know what? This would be a great idea. Let's have an event and let's drag everybody downtown. And everyone's like, yeah, so it's very supportive, and I'm very grateful for that because I don't think everybody has that kind of environment to work in. So I feel very blessed.
For sure. And that it makes a huge difference that you actually are residents of Miami Shores.
Yes.
And you serve on the board because you're really vested and you know the community and you know the people and you live here.
Right.
So,
and I grew up 2 miles from here. So it is nice. This is my hometown, and I'm very proud of it and proud of the work we do, that we all do together to make Miami Shores the charming community that it is.
So what would you say a few benefits of becoming a board member? I mean, not a board member, but becoming a member of the Chamber of Commerce?
Well, you're supporting your community first and foremost, but if you have a small business that you're interested in promoting and growing, we offer a lot of opportunities for networking. Personally, I think on the board, I know that everybody is really good at referrals, and it gives you exposure to other small business owners, so you can collaborate on things. We do a lot of partnerships, and it's just a great way of exposing yourself to other like-minded people.
Yeah, no, and I agree. I mean, being part of the board and going to the meetings, we're as a board, and I don't have another board to compare it with, but we're very open to ideas.
Right.
and we're not shutting people down.
Right.
And we like to collaborate, and I think that's huge. And make it happen. If there's an event or a new business, and we do give there's a lot of networking going on and a lot of referrals going on, which is great. And that's the purpose of it, right? We want all the businesses that come to our communities, not only the retail business that you see, but also somebody might be a member, not necessarily have a business here, but they can also promote their businesses through all the different events that we do.
Absolutely,
right?
Because a lot of people, you're right, don't have brick and mortars. Yeah. So how do you expose yourself to new people it's networking. It's all about networking. And we try and provide at least one, if not two, sometimes three opportunities per month to network in person. We also are going to start a series of online Zooms talking about how to promote your business within our website, which is miamishores.com. Yeah. And it's a great place to look for other members. So if you need a contractor, if you need a plumber, if you need a realtor, you can go there and look through the people that we have. But I want people to start working on their pages. Yes. And so you have a landing page on my website, but a lot of people don't know, a lot of our members don't know that you can actually go in and make that custom and put pictures and put videos and put all sorts of cool things so that you stand out from the other people that are out there. And so I'm going to start a series of monthly Zooms to try and help our membership, take advantage of their benefits that they have as being a chamber member.
Yeah, and they might not know. That's a great idea. And we're going to put everything on this. We're going to make all the information accessible to. How much is a membership now?
If you're a small business, it's $10 or less, it's $300 a year. But we have a great thing where you can pay it monthly, and I think it's $25 a month, something like that.
So you don't have to do it yearly.
You don't have to pay it. Right, you are paying for the year, but you can spread the payments out over 12 months. I mean, it's $25. It's less than your Netflix bill.
Yeah,
right?
For sure.
And you need one sale to make it worth that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, let's talk about the e-grid, because I know you're revamping it, and it's something that I've been an advertiser of the e-grid, and that's my background, so I know publishing very well. I mean, the distribution that you guys have is phenomenal.
Right.
I mean, you're not only Miami Shores, we're in Miami Shores, El Portal, Biscayne Park.
Parts of Little River.
Okay, so your distribution is what, 7,000?
So it's 7,500. We print and distribute, and then we have online, and we're going to start pushing online as well. We've got a really great program coming up where we're going to add benefits to your print advertising. We'll now have an online follow through. So the egret that's online will have, like, for example, you put your ad, and if you have a new walkthrough of a new property, you'll be able to, it's like an add-on, but you'll be able to add virtual walkthroughs to your ad in the egret online, so people can actually get a better multi-dimensional experience for what you're selling. It is pretty cool. We're very excited about that.
For sure. Yeah, I think, and what I like about the board, and I've seen you guys in action, is very innovative, and you're always trying to come up with ideas of how to help every business, which is great. Yeah.
And we're always looking for ways of adding value to your membership. I want to be able to do as much as I can, promote you as much as I can, and try and get you as much exposure as I can.
That's great. Good. And we always end up the show asking you 2 questions. So one of them will be, what's your favorite spot in Miami Shores? It can be a spot, or it can be a tree, it can be a restaurant, it can be something that's dear to your heart. And who else would you recommend for the show?
You know what? I love Bayfront Park. Sad that it's closed down right now, but excited for that seawall. So when that reopens, I'll be thrilled with that. I like to ride my bike there.
Yeah.
And who would I recommend for the show? A couple people come to mind. Victor Bruce, I think, is amazing. He's been on a lot of boards for the village and is a local architect, and I think he's great, does a lot for our community. And our cover star this month is Esmond Scott, and our new assistant village deputy manager, I think that's what her title is, Christia Liu. So we interviewed them for the cover of Egret, but he's great, and he would be fun.
Perfect. I'll leave reaching out.
There you go.
Well, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. That's it.